Eastern PA Weather Authority meteorologist Bobby Marchich here with your outlook for the Ides of March, March 15th, 2018, for your Thursday. We're going to have partly cloudy skies to start, and we're going to have mostly cloudy skies again this afternoon. I do think we're going to have the continuation of that northwest flow in combination with a weak shortwave moving through today that could bring us a rain or snow shower this afternoon. This will not be the snow squalls and snow showers that we saw yesterday, and not nearly as widespread, more isolated. But we do have that opportunity this afternoon, as you can see, that shortwave moving through in very weak vorticity, and that's going to move through and bring a few rain or snow showers. Will be a little bit milder than yesterday by about 4 or 5 degrees, so more areas will see rain up in the higher terrain up in the Poconos. Could see rain mixed with snow or snow showers. So just a few isolated, though. This is not going to be a widespread thing, and not really a big deal overall. Moving forward from this point, we're going to be becoming partly cloudy overnight, and then Friday will be a partly cloudy day as well. And moving forward again, over the weekend, we have a system moving off to our south. This will be Saturday night, very weak, maybe just have a few clouds with that, but not really a big deal. No precipitation expected in our region, which should be a partly cloudy day here on Saturday, and then mostly sunny on Sunday as high pressure sits over top of the area. Now, Monday, we're going to go back to partly cloudy skies in the morning, increasing clouds later in the day. We have the system moving in from the southwest. This is the one we're going to keep an eye on for Monday night and Tuesday. The models did trend slightly colder today for the 12Z runs than they did overnight. It went a little bit warmer overnight and then back down to slightly cooler for the looks for this system on Tuesday. Now we're going to have a system that's going to be cutting to our west, and this is the primary right here. This is going to be cutting through the Ohio Valley. Initially, it's going to bring in warm air advection, so you're going to have, as long as this low stays intact before transferring, it's eventually going to transfer to another low right near the Delmarva, somewhere right around here, and then it's going to take over and head off in this direction. Okay, so this is another one of those Miller B type transfers. It's running into a block which is well to the north, and it's going to force it to redevelop to another low down here. The question is, how long does this hold on? And this is a little bit stronger, so you're going to have some warm air advection initially. So snow to start, going over to a mix, and then probably rain for some areas is the most likely scenario. Far interior could be a different story. We hold on to the snow a lot longer. It's going to depend on where this transfer takes place and for how long this primary low holds on. If it transfers a little sooner, we can get a little bit more cold air involved in this system, and that has been the trend today, but we'll see how this works out. You can see as you get to early Tuesday morning, you got rain and snow, maybe some ice involved in there as also, but the primary is still holding on here, just getting going as the offshore low to our south, and then it finally starts to develop here by the time we get to Tuesday morning, but the precipitation is just about ending. Now, this particular model holds on a little bit too long. It's still 995 here, still 999 here. This transfer is taking place, but you see what's happening here. Here's your cold, and then maybe snow up in these areas, but you get warm air advection coming in from the southeast around this low. So this needs to weaken faster in order to get a snowier event. Otherwise, you're going to see snow to ice to rain. Okay, and it's going to start Monday night, and it probably changes over during the course of Tuesday morning from south to north as that warm air pushes in. Now, if this again, this one takes over a little bit faster, you could have a little snowier solution. That's what we're looking at. We pretty much have an idea that this storm is hitting, and it's fairly certain that that's going to take place. It's just a matter of where that transfer occurs. And even when you get to Tuesday evening here, you still got snow across the interior, far northern areas, and that's it, and rain further south. So it doesn't look like it's going to be the saving grace. It will be another hit for New England, though, under this scenario, with this one finally taking over. But this one's still hanging tough, bringing that warm air in. So that's why you're only going to have a far northern or interior areas. And when I say interior, I'm not talking about northwest of I-95. It's probably further than that, probably northwest of I-78. So we're going to have to watch very closely for sudden changes. And here's a look at the GFS just for reference. This does something similar. Has a primary right here, and it's going to transfer to a secondary right offshore here. Now, this transfer happens a little sooner, but it's still not. This is a little bit too close is the reason why this one brings rain south and east of this line. This is north and west of I-78 here. So up here would be snow. Down southeast of that would be rain, and that's because this is tracking a little bit too close. You need this to be the transfer is fine. It's transferring earlier, but you need to track more like this instead of where it is right here, tracking like this. Okay, it's a little bit too close. This is March. This is not January. This is not going to be good if you're looking for snow in places like the Lehigh Valley and down to the Philadelphia metro, most of New Jersey. Okay, so this is just something we're going to have to watch and see how this evolves over the next several days. But the storm signal is there. It's a pretty good idea that we have a pretty good idea that this is definitely going to hit. I don't think that's an issue of whether it's going to hit or not. It's just a matter of working out precipitation types. The most prominent or most likely solution is this going to be snow or ice to start, going over to rain for except if you're in the far interior, and then maybe some back end snow showers at the very end. But you can see this particular run of the GFS is showing it tracking a little bit too far toward the coast. You need a little bit further off in order to draw some of that cold air, again, because it's March, not January. So you need some things to work out for this to turn in more into a snow event. If you want it more rain, you need this primary to hold on longer and become the dominant low before that transfer happens later. It will happen eventually, but that would be more of a New England threat at that point, interior New York State, and the same spots that got hit last time. So northern Pennsylvania would still get into it regardless. I think that's your best chance to see any snow out of the system as it stands right now. But either way, we're going to monitor the next couple days, see what happens. Wednesday, we still have some mostly cloudy with some lingering rain or snow showers hanging around. And then we get to, after that, we are going to dry out after the system moves away. I'm Eastern PA Weather Authority meteorologist Bobby Marchers. That is your outlook for March 15th, 2018. Have a great Thursday.